This video is brought to you by AztecaSoccer.com, your one-stop shop for all the latest and greatest soccer gear. Be sure to use coupon code SR4U at checkout to receive 10% off any order of $75 or more. Hey guys, Josh from SoccerReviewsForYou.com, bringing you my review plus on-feet video of the Adidas Predator Instinct in the brand new Solar Red, White, and Night Flash colorway. Now inside the box, they do include a string bag with the latest colorways of the top-end Predator Instinct. They're black in color. You have your Predator branding in white on the front with that same zigzag pattern in like a dark gray that you find on the shoes. Black strings. On the back, you're going to find your white Adidas branding, and then there's like a clear open mesh window here, or a pocket where you can fit an extra set of insoles or something like that, or whatever you want to put in the pocket, of course. Other than that, all you're going to find inside the box are the shoes themselves. So we'll get these out of the box really quickly and take a closer look at what is arguably the most wild colorway of the Predator Instinct that we've seen thus far. So here they are, guys. This is the Solar Red, White, and Night Flash colorway. In today's video, we're going to be going over all of the details as far as how these things fit, feel, and perform, as well as take a closer look at the colorway itself. So if you are interested in learning more about the Solar Red and Night Flash Predator Instinct, please stick around. And with that being said, let's get right into the review. To start things off, let's talk about the colorway. Now this is definitely the most flashy, the loudest colorway of the Predator Instinct that we've seen thus far, and I'm sure you guys have noticed already that Adidas has changed up the graphics a little bit. There's nothing physically different about this shoe, but in comparison to the original Predator Instinct graphics, you can definitely tell that they have made some pretty big changes that definitely have an impact on how the shoe looks overall. But again, the performance and materials and construction are exactly the same. All they've changed is the appearance of the shoe on the outside by way of changing up the graphics. So the base of this shoe is actually Solar Red, which we have seen on several Predator Instincts already, including this one right here. It's kind of like a reddish orange color depending on how the light hits the shoe. Very, very vibrant, and acts as a nice base for this particular colorway in my opinion. On top of that, you have the Night Flash color, which is a really nice shade of purple that obviously accents and clashes very well against that Solar Red background. So it's very noticeable that you have this very extreme zigzag pattern going across the entire shoe in the form of the rubber elements that are purple, as well as the actual graphics that are also purple. So it kind of looks like you have rubber elements across the entire shoe, but again, it's the same rubber elements in all the same spots. You just have graphics in between that kind of fill in the gaps, if you will. You do have your white Adidas stripes on both the lateral and medial side of the shoe, your Adidas branding on the tongue, as well as the rear studs being white in color, and of course the sole plate continues the entire pattern of the shoe, kind of having a translucent top, and then all that color is there at the base of the sole plate. Really cool look, and if you're looking for something flashy, this Predator Instinct is definitely going to do that for you. Not my personal favorite color. I don't like things that are too bright, but let me know your thoughts on it down below in the comment section. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Why or why not? And with that being said, let's move on to the tech specs so we can learn a little bit more about the overall performance of the Predator Instinct. As far as performance is concerned, the Predator Instinct was actually my second favorite shoe of 2014, only behind the Nike Tiempo Legend 5, which is a distinctly different shoe when it comes to feel. The main reason why you would want to buy a pair of Predator Instincts and what would draw you to this shoe is the all-over grippy sensation that it provides on the ball. It features a base synthetic material of hybrid touch, which we have seen from Adidas several times in the past, and on the Predator Instinct it's relatively thin, very soft, extremely flexible, provides a nice comfortable base for the shoe as a whole, and really requires no break-in time whatsoever, but it really isn't the kind of main factor in terms of how the shoe feels and performs. It's a nice comfortable base, but like I said, the feel has everything to do with the grip that you get on the upper, and that is provided by way of the rubberized lethal zones that are scattered pretty much across the entire upper, or all the main parts of the foot that are going to be making contact with the soccer ball. So you do have a kind of row of rubberized strips here on the lateral side of the shoe, some rubberized strips right here on the top of the forefoot, right here on the medial side of the forefoot, here, right here, kind of on the passing area of your foot. And then of course you have all of these rubberized elements in the main striking area across your foot. They're a little bit difficult to see with this particular color and this brand new pattern Adidas has implemented on the Predator Instinct. But again, all the same rubberized elements, all the same performance that we've seen on past colorways of the Pred. So please keep that in mind. So again, all over grippy sensation with really minimal amounts of bulk. It's a very, very aggressive type of grip as well, so it does take some getting used to at first, especially if you haven't worn a Predator LZ and a Predator LZ2, or of course a Predator Instinct before. So if they feel a little bit strange at first, just give them some time and they definitely will feel a lot better. But if you're one of those people that doesn't like having a lot of grip on the ball, this is probably not the shoe for you. What the grip does is it provides a nice controlled sensation. It won't improve your control, but when you actually get used to the grip, it just, like I said, provides a nice sensation of being able to manipulate the ball with minimal effort because of all the grip that you have that you wouldn't normally have with a standard soccer cleat. So again, that is the main appeal of the Predator Instinct. It's not for everybody because of the feel that it has to offer, but most people that have tried them actually really do like them. So again, very popular shoe for a reason. You have the gel passing element or control element here on the medial side of the shoe. This is a fairly unnoticeable feature, if I do say so myself, as far as when you're actually wearing the shoes. It's supposed to provide that extra amount of cushion when you're controlling the ball and of course passing the ball out. Honestly, you don't feel it all that much when the shoes are actually on your feet, but it does have some texturing to it, so you get that little bit of extra grippy sensation on that area of the shoe, which I suppose is a plus. Off-center lacing system, as you guys can see, it is a pretty standard cut as far as soccer cleats go, so you won't find your heel slipping out or anything like that. Internal plastic heel counter. You will find that the heel liner at the top is a nice smooth synthetic suede material, where at the very base, where you can see it actually does change color, you have the rough reverse side of Velcro that does a really good job of gripping your sock and again keeping your heel locked in place inside of the shoe. One of my personal favorite features of the Predator Instinct that really does help the overall experience in my opinion. As far as the insole is concerned, it is fully removable, mesh liner on top, one single layer of foam. Nothing special, but it definitely does get the job done as far as step and comfort is concerned. And then of course you have their new control frame sole plate that again implies that this shoe will help you control the ball. It won't, sorry to tell you. But the control frame is essentially a thicker TPU plastic material, a good amount of flexibility, really good underfoot comfort overall. And then of course you do get the Predator Instinct stud pattern that features all triangular studs. They're fairly large in size. This is of course the firm ground stud variation. Not the most aggressive stud pattern. It actually is relatively low to the ground as far as Adidas's firm ground stud patterns are concerned. But again, if you're playing on pretty nice feels, firm natural grass, you shouldn't have any issues as far as traction is concerned. You get a good amount of grip as well as maneuverability with this particular traction pattern. It's very, very stable. And again, not the most aggressive, but it definitely does get the job done. So that's pretty much it as far as performance is concerned. And next we'll move on to a quick weigh-in so we can see how lightweight these guys are. Perhaps an unpopular opinion, something that I actually really like about the Predator Instinct is that it has more of a weighted feel to it. They're nice and solid on feet, and you guys are going to see exactly what they weigh in real time using the scale. Keep in mind this is a brand new pair in a size 9 US. Throw it on the scale, and you can see that they weigh in at 9.6, 9.7 ounces. So they're right around the 10 ounce mark, which is by no means lightweight, but by no means heavy either. They're certainly not going to feel like F50 Adi Zeros on your feet. Like I said, they definitely do have some weight, some heft to them, if you will. But again, it just makes for a nice, solid, comfortable feel on feet, which at the end of the day is what is important to me personally. If you're looking for something a little bit lighter, perhaps the Crazy Light variation of the Predator Instinct is something to take a look at. But if weight isn't a huge concern for you, you're more concerned about durability, build quality, and of course comfort, then something like the Predator Instinct at its 9.7 ounce weight range is definitely something to consider. It certainly does not hurt the performance. Alright, so here is a look at the Predator Instincts on feet, and from right out of the box, these things are actually very, very comfortable. Like I mentioned earlier, minimal break-in time required. The sole plate is thick, but still nice and flexible, has a nice solid feel under feet. You get the reverse side Velcro and the heel liner that does a really good job of keeping your heel gripped in place, especially once you pull those laces tight. The Hybrid Touch upper is soft and flexible, and while you do have a multitude of rubberized elements across the upper, they're scattered around the upper and actually positioned in such a way that they don't restrict flexibility in any way at all, and you don't really have the sensation of bulk while wearing these shoes either, which is a really, really nice thing. As far as the width of the shoe is concerned, they're going to be suitable for most people. I mean, if you have really, really excessively wide feet and you generally tend to struggle with the width of shoes. Maybe these aren't the best option for you, but like I said, for 90 to 95% of people out there, these should fit you quite comfortably. As far as stretching is concerned, you're not going to find too much stretch out of the shoe, because you do find that a lot of the rubber elements run from the base of the sole into the lacing system, and those elements won't actually stretch at all. But you will find a little bit of stretch, mainly in the toe box, a little bit in the forefoot as well. So they feel a little bit snug from brand new. Give them some break-in time and they will feel a lot more comfortable. But like I said, the shape of the shoe out of the box is more or less the shape it will remain. As far as sizing is concerned, I'm wearing my usual size 9 US here, and the fit and the length is absolutely perfect. So if you are looking to order a pair of these for yourself, I would strongly recommend going true to size for the best possible fit. Alright guys, that's it for my review of the Solar Red, White, and Night Flash colorway of the Predator Instinct. This is a fantastic shoe overall. It's not for everybody just based on the type of feel that it provides, but that's something that I think a lot of people are understanding of now with the Predator Instinct. So again, if this shoe appeals to you, it is definitely one that I can very strongly recommend. If you guys are interested in purchasing a pair of these, or you're just looking for more information on the overall fit, feel, and performance than what you saw in today's video, I strongly recommend checking out the review page on my website. It's the first link down below in the description. On that review page, you'll find the high quality images of the shoe. You'll find the full written review that covers all kinds of details regarding the overall performance. And of course, buy it now links with the best prices online, including exclusive SR4U coupon codes where you can actually pick these up below their normal retail price. So again, if you're interested in a pair, first link down below in the description. Check out the review page on my website, soccerreviewsforyou.com. If you guys have any questions regarding this shoe at all, leave those down below in the comment section. I definitely will get an answer out to you. And of course, if you have any suggestions as far as video ideas are concerned, those are appreciated as well. Leave those down below in the comments and I'll have a look at it. If you enjoyed today's video, found it helpful and informative, be sure to support it with a like. Subscribe if you haven't already for daily videos on all the latest and greatest soccer gear. You can find all my social media information down below in the description as well. And other than that, guys, hope you enjoyed today's video. And as always, thanks for watching.